My name is Jessie Hufft. I am CEO and co-founder of Hufft Projects. I didn't know exactly the route I wanted to go when I very first started in the business school. It's not like I took this class on how to start a design firm with your husband, but those business school classes gave you enough of a nugget that you could say, I think I remember something about debits and credits. Okay, I can run the books, no big deal. It has helped leaps and bounds in starting this company with Matthew. It's an architecture firm at its core, and I'm not an architect. So knowing how to market and run a business as the second layer of the design firm is really, I think, what gave us our solid foundation. Matthew's very first design project was his parents' home in Springfield, Missouri. And he was young, he was 25, and I asked him, can you design a home for us? And he said yes, and then hung up the phone and realized, this is something I'm gonna have to take on and really empower myself to learn. And in doing that, he engaged multiple trades and said, will you teach me? Can we collaborate? And so from the very, very beginning, there has been a major spirit of collaboration and understanding that it takes more than just some individual with a design idea to get a project done. And after working and realizing that projects also require custom fabrication components and construction components, bringing those facets in-house has spurred major collaboration within our team. Designers are going to the fabricators to ask questions about how things go together, and the fabricators go to the designers with regards to making how wood meets metal a little bit cooler and make that value for the client when they walk into their end space. We tend to be pulled into markets instead of pushing ourselves into markets. And that decision to start Hufft really spawned from this, okay, we'll build one house, somebody sees that they like it, and then there's this domino effect. Somebody else asks about a project and another person, and then it turns into something that has grown very organically, a bit conservatively at first. We didn't really have this spot in mind as the big long-term plan, but we knew we wanted it to at least resemble something that we were excited to get up every day and do, and felt it made a difference. His true core passion is design, and my true core passion, I think, is really more people. And our culture and our team right now is so wonderfully rooted in both of those things. I think he and I are so balanced. I could see it being much harder if we had the exact same mindset and the exact same personality. We've had a lot of fun doing it, which I think is very key. If you're not going to enjoy this activity with your spouse, then it's probably not a healthy direction to go in. This is our thing at the end of the day, at the beginning of the day, in the middle of the day, and we always tell each other that we're on the same team. So making sure that that machine is moving great, and my 3, 5, and 7-year-olds, and making sure all of those worlds are moving smoothly. I think I blend them together. 8 years ago, it was more about myself and figuring out what do I do with this learning opportunity, to today, I have a team that is amazing, and now having the ability to trust and not necessarily delegate, but just standing on the shoulders of giants in a way is so helpful in being able to have all these little things come in at you and knowing what to send in what direction and what to pursue on. This won't be just Matthew and I at some point someday. So it's going to be that more of a national reach and a breadth of what we do offer in our design services, and maybe geographically where we're finding our talent and where we're setting up shop. I call this the job I never knew I always wanted. So I had no idea when I graduated that I would be standing here right now, but it's been a progression and a constant seeking that information out and a constant willing to try things. But if you just say, I don't know what's gonna happen, let's just try this. I feel strongly about it, so I'm gonna put my best foot forward and something great might happen from it.